Microsoft as a company is about 35 years old. And when Bill Gates started Microsoft, there was kind of this vision of putting a computer on every desk and in every home. And at some point, every home meant every living room, every TV set, every phone. But really bringing the power of technology into the living room has proven really an interesting set of innovation challenges. We started in earnest 10 years ago when we began the early days of Xbox, and we worked very hard to evolve the position. But about 3.5 years ago, we decided we had to do something different. For a lot of people who weren't necessarily the hardest core gamers, we really needed a different way to interact with the machine. I still think of people like my wife as a proxy. She won't touch a game controller, I'm afraid to admit to this audience. And it wasn't just for those folks, but what else could we do, even in terms of intense gameplay, if we could reinvent the way you would interact in the TV in the living room? And we said, how do we do better? How do we do better? Our research people were working on a lot of interesting technology, gesture recognition, depth sensing, speech recognition. How do multiple people interact across the internet? How do you recognize somebody's face, sense their motion? How do you get the speed and performance? How do you do computer vision so the computer can recognize action? And we've had our research people have been working in a number of these areas for a while. We said, we can do this. We can try to bring a technology to the living room that'll be great, fantastic for gaming, but also will open up a whole new world of possibilities in terms of putting a computer, if you will, in every home and in every living room. On November 10th, we will launch Kinect for Xbox 360, which we think is really a whole new way of interacting with entertainment, with games, with all the kinds of things that people want to do, not only themselves, but with the other people in their living rooms and with their friends who are in living rooms in various places around the world. It's a social experience, it's a gaming experience, it's a movie experience, it's a television experience. And as we've shown the Kinect is a next generation way of interacting, we've received a lot of positive feedback from some of the early folks who've had a chance to see and experience. But ultimately, it'll be the entertainment experiences that get delivered starting in November 10th.